All right. Where we at? Wait. Brand.
Most these sheep move like love. That's why I be on my own. My mama thought I was a joke, but Miss Badu told me I'm dope. Yeah, I'm dope. Yeah, I'm dope. Miss Badu told me and I know it, you can't tell me nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is wonder, and I might go else. Told my partner, get your bread up, but that don't equal well. But you can't help all your partners unless you done help yourself. So I need more than kudos and a high five. Cause I went from sidelines to the limelight, and I shine bright. Ice cold bars, Klondike, and I never move with the white. This ain't blindside, oh. Finite, but you feel the spirit, whole flow, shine light, so glow. Every lyric king, cold, so most pole, favorite nine light rondo on my glow when I pivot, oh. Most these sheep move like love. That's why I be on my own. My mama thought I was a joke, but Dave Chappelle told me I'm dope. Yeah, I'm dope. Yeah, I'm dope. Dave Chappelle told me and I know it, you can't tell me nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is wonder, and I might go else. Me and my dogs eat like it, but we be working just like slaves. I done made it out of my hood, I did some good days. Cause I maneuver through the doodle like a bottle of Metamucil in a body that's used to being constipated. And most consumers, they view me as a ruler like Mansa Musa. Cause I stay with some jewels, they can exonerate them from every ounce of troubled water they've been in. Spin in time and places it ain't safe to swim in. Without yelling, I try to tell them they should make amends. Where you from? Where I'm from, you see so much pain. But the kid do it big, now they know my name. I done got it out the book and put on for my day ones. That's why Miss Badu and Dave Chappelle show up. You don't play your
All right. Okay, let's start this real one more again. Live for the StreamYard and the YouTube. I'm Seduction Doll with my host, RAHMEL Understanding, Mr. Frontline Everything, frontlinecampaign.org, Anchorman 2, Frontline Black News, and Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced. Welcome to the Revolutionary Agenda. In the studio today, we have Che and Kruma right now. A few invites have been out, been extended, and we're just waiting for people to come in if they so choose to. Not really needed, but if they do. Welcome to the Revolutionary Agenda. RAHMEL Understanding. Introduce yourself one more again for the YouTube people and the room. Go ahead.
Peace, YouTube world. My name is RAHMEL Understanding, the angel of peace from the east. Understanding, understood in the neighborhood near you. Bring a little hope without the dope official frontline campaign. The one and only Blizzard the Freezer, the lady pleaser, aka the devil's uncle. Ready knuckle up, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, bang. Doing my thing on the block, the streetwalker player, pop player, young player from the Himalayas. Mr. Bad Guy, it is I. So where we let fly. The Black Imperial Army has arrived.
Yes. Yes. Che and Kruma, go ahead and introduce yourself for the YouTube family. I did send you an invite for the Facebook if you want to jump on that. If not, no biggie. We'll just testing this little waters on the Facebook out. Go ahead. Introduce yourself, Mr. Future Mayor of Denver 2023, Jesse Ferris.
Chan Kruma for Black Star Action Movement for Self-Defense, Positive Action Committee for Social Change, as well as the Unity Party of Colorado and Frontline Black News. I am the host of, and I will be the next mayor of Denver in 2023.
Cool. So, sorry, Black Family, for showing up today a little late. We usually go on Thursdays at 10 a.m. But unfortunately, the doll had got in an accident, real bad accident yesterday, and haven't been feeling well. We kind of want to talk about that a little bit before we head into our major programming that we got going on. I was cruising in my whip, driving my little chair. Y'all know me personally, you know that. Patrol the city like Batman in my little chair, and yeah, I was driving correctly on the crosswalk. I had to go, and some white dude in a big ass motherfucking truck was I got the walk sign, and he just bam turned the corner, and I was going one way, he going this way, and he clipped me, or he got me. And basically, it looked like I collided into him, and because I was going the right way, you know what I mean? And he drugged me like a whole couple feet. I was kind of attached to his truck for a second. I'd shake that off brand off, you know. And I was really happy that my little vehicle kind of just held me together. It kind of kept me safe there for a second, because that was a F-150 dual cab, big ass motherfucking truck, and I'm only 5 foot tall, so still a little unlucky that my whip is a fucking Cadillac. It's a tank, so it didn't. I say Cadillac, it didn't withstand any damage. We took no L's. However, I took some body damage. Yeah, I took some body damage to myself, and it kind of fucked me up a little bit mentally, because it got me looking at the crosswalk like if I messed up, and I didn't. You know what I mean? I know I didn't, but you know, when you go through something like that, it's almost it's an experience, because dude trade up. He left the scene. He did a hit and run. Like a straight hit and run. White dude, a nurse at that. Like, whew, I didn't want to get into that part. Like, you know, he looked at his shit, assessed his damage, looked back at me. I'm yelling. You know, I'm in the neighborhood. I'm thinking it's just a regular dude from the hood. So, you know, I'm making it very known we're in the hood. You know, like, making it very known. I'm calling him out, like, but I didn't realize he was a white guy, you know, professional white guy, a nurse. I didn't realize that. I couldn't see that far ahead. All I saw was he stood at the corner, got out his shit, looked at his shit, looked back at me, pondered, and got back in his whip and went slow. And it kind of messed me up, because I didn't know what to do. Whenever I've driven, I never caused an accident. So I didn't know what the proper protocol was and to do. And I'm kind of like, I don't call the police for shit. Do I call the police? What do I do? Like, what do I do? And so for like 35 minutes, I had a moral pondering of that. And I had some ugly little discussions with that. And then I decided to go and just fucking do what I was told. Like, motherfucker. Can't even say I did that. Anyway, I went and did that. And then in doing that, I happened to run by and see old boy changing his tires. Like I said, me and the chair did not take a hit, okay? But I saw his shit did. And there's all kind of plastic and motherfucking fiberglass pieces from his truck sitting there on the road. And when I dipped around the corner, I happened to be like, oh, God, man, please don't let that be that dude. He's changing his tire. It blew his whole tire. And I got not gonna lie, it boosted my little ego a little bit, but I had to ride up on him. I'm like, hey, did you forget something at the corner? Like, cause he hit me at the corner. And he left. He's like, oh, was that you at the corner? No, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's like, I'm calling the police. Call him. Like, and there's part of me that's always like, I ain't get no passes for police, They're always gonna do this to me. So I'm like, be bold, like fucking call him. But in my mind, I'm like, oh fuck, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. And it was this and that in a way. And I felt like everybody that came to deal with that situation, to make a report, to anything, it was like they just totally walked right past me, went to look at that man's truck and talk to that man, and then come right past me and just ask me for my ID, but don't ask me if I'm all right, don't ask me anything, don't even acknowledge me. And it's like, these are people, this is our family. That was even more disgruntled, because it was like, you see, I'm the victim, like for real victim, like I'm in a power chair, like that right there. That our general principle, that should just outweigh everything, right? But then throw in, I'm a female in a power chair, right there, two general principle points. That everything else means nothing. That motherfucker obviously got a fucking nurse badge on, and he left. He did the worst shit you could do. Isn't it illegal to
Phones up. Well, we lost seduction, dog. So in the meantime, I'll continue until she comes back in. So yeah, what happened to her was definitely a hit and run. Um, the guy was clearly at fault, but apparently DPD didn't see it that way. They sent the civilian team out to assess the damage, and they didn't see him in the wrong, which really surprised me, because she had the right of way and he hit her and kept on going. And in any other case, that would have been a hit and run, and you are liable for hit and runs. So I don't know why they didn't, you know, find him guilty of being in the wrong and being of a hit and run. But yeah, it's just very unfortunate. Nobody checked on her. Nobody looked out for her. I was on the phone with her the whole time this happened, and I kept stressing to her she needs to go to the hospital. She was fighting me on it, but she finally decided to go to get herself checked out, because she kept telling me her legs hurt, her arm hurt, all this stuff hurt. So after any kind of accident, you gotta go get yourself checked in, see if anything's broken, anything.
hold on, replay that, because we lost signal altogether for like 3 minutes. So go ahead. We being rebouted here. Nothing you said.
I
One
was
more.
just saying that the guy should have been found guilty of a hit and run, and that, you know, nobody checked up on you, you know, nobody asked if you were all right, and I had asked you to go to the hospital, and you were fighting me on it, but you finally decided to go. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that shit was ridiculous. The only reason I didn't want to go is because I was having a hard time. I was having these moral conflicts, like look at me, look at him type shit, because that's all this happens. That's all that happens to me. This dude just got away with in front of me, in front of everybody, broad daylight. That the one thing that is supposed to be illegal, right? Like, isn't
Yeah,
this supposed to be wrong? Like, it's a crime.
cameras didn't work, and then they said the cameras didn't work. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. The cameras. All of a sudden, for me, the cameras don't want to work. I was like, man, I'm telling the whole hood. Like, shit, get it in
What's
right
that?
there.
Compact and what?
Like Park Avenue is like
Park Avenue.
Park
What was
Avenue
that?
18th. Park Avenue 18th. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm telling the whole hood. That's it. Get it in right there. 18th and Park. Just blah, 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 blah. Good luck, Tram. Go that way. You know what I mean? But I was like, no, no. They work. They just conveniently don't work for white people. They like to catch us, though. But they don't want to help me when I fucking need it. You know what I mean? I made it a point to know where all those motherfucking cameras were. How many times I tell you, oh, we got in the Triangle East Side Curtis Park area. Like, how many fucking cameras? What, Halo cams, voodoo. But all of a sudden, these particular ones don't work. And I was beefing with them. I was like, in this currently most gentrified area, you mean to tell me these cameras don't work? In this gentrified area? Miss me with that shit. Man, that motherfucker, he hit me. He hit me and drugged me. Okay? Ran over, I had a whole motherfucking tire tread print on my leg. You know what I mean? I just happened to be a sturdy individual. But I was like, God, man, like, can the fucking injustices get any worse? So then I kind of fucking, after that, I came home, right? Came home. And then immediately just something just I like I mean I would say, I have standard PTSD like everybody else, but now I got me looking at the motherfucking the crosswalks like they're the fucking enemy, when I know how I drive in the middle of the street, but I don't do that shit at the crosswalk. Why? Because you got to fucking look both ways. You got to do fucking just basic shit when crossing the street. Like, I can see if I got a mile away and there's no traffic, it's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. It's early. It's 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm on my way to do a job. What are you doing? I'm drinking my fucking big gulp and listening to some music and crossing the crosswalk. When I had the little walking man, that's how come I knew I didn't fuck up, because instead of looking at the fucking plate, I immediately thought I fucked up. I immediately felt like I fucked up. Naturally, I just as soon as I was like, bad, drug the motherfucking chair. You know what I mean? I look up, and what I saw the flashy sign, and like 6 or 7 seconds on the motherfucking crosswalk still. I still had time. You know what I mean? Still could have got through. And he took that. They just dipped, and I was like, calling, real loud, like a dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really get that loud, but I was like, no, you see me? Turn around, woo, woo, right? But then I was like, oh man. I didn't say, oh man. I was like, this motherfucker, he really had the balls to do this. I thought it was a regular motherfucker just from the area. So I'm making PSA threats, like real life serious was. Like, you know what it is? You know what it is right here? I'm gonna come up. I'll find you, because I'm gonna run their pockets. Fuck, you paid me. You know what this is, right? You owe me an apology. I'm taking everything. Just like how we would do any other time, right? Fuck calling the police. They're only there to protect property, right? And they showed me that again. And I was like, fuck, man. Like, I don't even cry, dude. I don't cry, but I had like a moment of 2 or 3 tears fell out of my face as I looked at the motherfuckers that came in. It's like, oh, not you too. Not you, family. Not you. Come on. Oh, man. All right. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, one man motherfucking army all day, every day. But I was like, fuck, dude, this is fucking shit. This is shit. Then I go to the hospital. Do what I already know what's going to happen. I just want to hurry up and get the fuck out of there. Then I come here, and there's like, as soon as like maybe 3 hours after the fucking accident, that's when everything started to really hurt. My arm, my face, you know what I mean? my whole leg, as the dude ran up on me. It felt like his truck ran on my leg, like just drove up me, And then, but it was really strange because I went on this side. I'm on the passenger side of his shit, but my ribs and I felt like I couldn't breathe, and everything is just all fucked up with me on the right side, and there's my heart and everything. Throw the heart thing into it too, because after that accident, my heart hasn't been really right since then. It's like I get up and I like get all dizzy. I was like, fuck. They said I didn't have a concussion. I guess they lied. You know what I mean? Like, is it one thing after another? I think they lied. I think I got one. I'm pretty fucking sure, considering I suffered a lot of fucking damage to my face at some point. I figured I would know what the fuck a concussion feels like at this point in time at 41 years of life. You know what I mean? It just depressed me. It fucking like I don't even get depressed. I'm a manic person. I don't get depressed. But all of a sudden, I just felt like, oh man, what the fuck are we doing this for? You're like immediately like, man, all right, call it the twin. I guess we can do our show at like 4. Yeah, we could just do it. I don't care if we ever get whatever, right, twin? It was like a real solemn phone call at 9:45, and Brother Che like, you ain't gonna do your show? Nah, you saw the memo. I was like rude about it, like do it whenever I want to. But it's like all of a sudden, like the pain in my body, it caught up to me all of a sudden, and like, what do you do with that? You hear me? Because they didn't really take it seriously when I was at the hospital. Like I said, they weren't gonna do. You know what I mean? What was I gonna do with it now? Like, oh, I hurt now. Motherfucking F-150 dual cab ran me over and drug me fucking under her feet, and now I feel all kinds of pain. Can you fix that? They were like, yeah, you know. You know what I mean? Like always. So I was like, this is fucking depressing, because everybody look at me and they just think I get all kind of fucking free passes. Ramel, are you there? What I say? They think I just get all kind of motherfucking passes and shit, and I don't. Not at all. Not fucking at all. It just that shit just wears on me. Like some point, somebody gotta do the right thing. You know what I mean? Stop. Like just do the right thing for me. You know what I mean? And like I can't make them do it. So I gotta figure out a way to change it. You dig? Thoughts, Brother Jay? I lost Ramel for a second. You'll jump back on board. Go ahead. I want to talk about that and get that out of the way for why I was extremely late today.
So, what did you tell him when he went to the hospital?
About what? What happened? Ramel?
I don't know. It just kept going to the machine.
Are you good though? We good now?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Carry on. What did they tell me when I got to the hospital?
Yeah, what did you tell him when he went to the hospital?
The fucking truck hit me and drug me. And my husband told me to come here. That's what he said. That's what you said. That's what I said. He forced me to come. He said I have to come here. So here I am.
What did you say?
What? I said I told him what happened. He drugged me. I hit this side. They fucking checked me over. They saw where it hurts. Then they put me in the X-ray machine. Then me and Ramel had our fucking 45-minute motherfucking visit where we giggled and shit. And I told him I look better than he does, even if I got hit by a truck. That's what happened. And then they said, you go. There's nothing wrong with you. You're going to be sore. I said, yeah, I know. And then that was it. I traded up and you saw me. I went to the bus stop. Then we laughed at city council about them and the motherfucking menthols and the fucking cigarette thing and the fucking plot thickening fucking city council voting. And I told him, I was like, well, I don't even know why we watch this shit. You know, were you not there?
You a gangster. You a gangster, because if you get hit by a truck, shake it off and then go over there to city council like it was nothing, you's a bad mofo.
I ain't going to city council. I just logged on because it was on Zoom. And
well, I don't know, but whatever the case is, you's a gangster, because I would have been up in there, oh, my back, my neck. I need Frank Azar, the strong arm, real quick. I would have been.
He's in my neck, my back.
Man.
Dude, I couldn't even move.
I could be at the hospital right now taking pain medication.
I bet you they would have gave it to you too, because they don't give me shit. I bet you they would have did it. If we had to do an experiment right now, I bet you everybody in this room except for me would get medicine. I bet you, I'm almost positive. I'm gonna take that Pepsi challenge. We all got hit by the same truck. Separate challenge. I bet you Jesse be sitting comfortably, you be sleeping comfortably, and I'm like, my hand hurts. Because the motherfucker whipped me and I fucking, he fucked my shit all up. You know what I mean?
My neck and my back.
My neck and my back. This is not enough medicine. Fuck your Tylenol. How come he got this and I can't get that? You know? Yeah. I bet you right now, if we had to do the Pepsi challenge, I bet you that's what would happen.
My neck and my back.
Stupid. You say it like that too, Ramel?
But where's the extra strength Tylenol? Where am I Vicodin?
Right,
Can I get oxycodone?
You're studying.
I got a call from it too, shit. I need promethazine codeine.
Can I just get the shit that Michael Jackson got? Long drip.
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
Long drip.
That's gonna make you light skinned. That's gonna make you light skinned, man. Don't take nothing Michael Jackson took. Or Prince.
Prince, why not? They was comfortable. They was real comfortable. What is going on? They was comfortable.
I'm saying, they're taking them bleach pills.
Prince was already the same color, dude. He was already light. Michael Jackson just did that shit after the fucking man. He was cool up until after the fucking Pepsi commercial. Pepsi commercial fucked everything up. Hold on a sec. Half of her face is showing. Okay, yeah, I know. Can you see me? I'm in and out. Because of the hair. Yeah, what do you want me to do, man? Jesus, stop it.
Who that was?
Who else?
Is that General Nkrumah?
Yeah, Nkrumah, Mr. Correction right there. I feel like I don't know if I'm in jail or not. Or my mama talking to me. My mama over there watching the stream and shit, texting me and shit. Stop cussing. I don't know which one's worse. Mr. Paris or my mama. The villain. You know, who's worse? Which one do you think it is?
I'm a mama.
Yeah, family. I just hit that 2 liter like that. I don't feel like going to go get a glass. It's my 2 liter. I bought it.
40 ounce, huh?
Yeah, it's like my 2 liter. I bought it. It's mine. I do whatever I want. I don't got to share with nobody. I don't got to share with nobody. I got to share with that motherfucker out there. I got to share with that dude over there or the twin on the phone. I got to share with nobody. It's mine. I deserve it. I wish I deserved it.
Mine, all mine.
Yeah, mine. Go ahead, just say it. Say it. Mine.
Mine.
Yeah, like Jesse look like, you know what Jesse look like right now? Jesse look like a motherfucking member of fucking NWA.
Straight out of Compton.
Larry for him to bust out a verse. Yeah, it look like motherfucking, it's like 1990s right now. We about to say fuck the police and shit. Just start getting in. I wish you was out, twin.
1985 is the number.
Like, I remember when the world went crazy.
Damn, another funky drummer.
Mm-hmm. Wait till you hear the end.
In the midst.
Hey, Ramel. Ramel.
What's up?
Do you have to get off at 5 or what?
Yeah, you know the routine, man. I can only do, and my brain capacity only allows me to go on for an hour.
Jesus Christ.
I'm keeping it 1,000, man.
My brain capacity only allows me to go on for an hour.
I know my weaknesses. I know my kryptonite. Shit, everybody got it. Everybody got a kryptonite. Everybody got a negative side. Yeah. Speaking about the revolution ain't gonna be televised, no glorified, and might get monetized and demonized, but I'm gonna still stick to the script no matter what. Keeping it real, it's the only way to keep it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we can't wait till you get
I was
up. I
talking
can't
to
wait till you get up.
I was talking to Shiloh today, and I
Yeah.
said,
Did he ask about
teamwork
me?
to make the dream work, right?
Right.
Huh?
Did he ask about me?
Hell yeah! I told him you got hit by a car.
Yeah.
He was really upset.
Yeah.
I told him we need to call motherfucking Johnny Cochran on that one.
Yeah, he's like, Brendan Doll. That's what he said. That's what he said it last night. Brendan Doll, you alright?
Queen and Kuma, the Black Imperial Army has arrived.
Yeah, I can't wait till I could go
in the neighborhood near you. Now what you gonna do?
I want to drive the streets and bang the flag behind Jesse with the motherfucking Coming to America fucking theme song for a brief second, and then hit him with the motherfucking hit him with the yeah, fuck the police and shit.
FTP,
Right.
fuck the police.
We had a fucking thing like Drew in and out of a fucking just by myself, fuck it. Because I feel like sometimes it's all gonna be a by myself project in city of Denver.
Shit. No, you're not by yourself. You're just being yourself.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Motherfuckers don't like that.
You know what I'm saying?
You missed all the shit that happened this week, Ramel, with the motherfuckers during the sweep, like actively disrespecting right in front of me, like right to me, like talking shit about me in front of me.
Fuck 'em.
I was like, God.
That's why I told you that's why I told you to call the strong arm and get them motherfuckers helmet. I would have called Cochran, man, fuck all that shit. I'd still be in the hospital too.
They wouldn't leave me in the hospital. They don't let Ramel, only you get, I don't know how you do it. And me you being the same way. How you get all oh man, they show you motherfuckers love, they hate me. They do. They hate me. They're like, oh, you look all right, Miss Majors. Go ahead and get dressed in. There's your discharge papers. Good luck and goodbye.
I wouldn't have left the scene. I'll still be on the scene on my back, like, the motherfucker hit me. I need a stretcher. Call an ambulance. Where's my lawyer? That motherfucker. And then he would have left the scene. I would have been like, and the motherfucker left the scene. He'd be in jail.
He did, dude. I did. I fucking. Man. Oh my God, they weren't hearing none of that.
No,
they weren't hearing none of that. Were they Jesse? Were they hearing it? Was like he hit me, like in left. He's a nurse. Need I say more?
Fuck him. Listen, you were supposed to get paid. You still got the chance. Did you take pictures of your foot and all that good shit?
Yeah, you saw. Hey, you remember when I showed you the trademark? Did you see? Hey, Ramel. Ramel. Yeah, of course. Ramel, did you see when I showed you the trademark?
That's what I'm saying. I would have showed all that shit and the motherfucker left the team. I would have been like, where's Frank Azar when I need that motherfucker, man?
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Take me to court. You know what I mean?
No, it's not bad. Like, dude, I just fucking tired, dude. It's like, something came over me, like a wave of fucking ugly grief. What? What?
Twin, you wasn't supposed to leave the motherfucking team. Listen, I got Shiloh calling. I'm gonna hang up and then call you back.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So Jesse, like better now. Jesse, I weren't hearing none of that, right?
No.
They weren't hearing none of that. They were like, that didn't make no sense to me. I'm looking at him like, shouldn't that motherfucker be in cuffs?
Yeah.
And worried about my own shit at the same time, like, stir the pot, don't stir the pot. Stir the pot a little bit, don't stir the pot. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, man.
You there?
Yeah.
Okay, because I just tried to get Shiloh. Did he hang up? You didn't hang up on me.
I don't know what he did.
Hang up on me. Hang up on me.
Me?
Yeah, hang up on me.
All right. Bet. I've been waiting to do that all day.
Wow.
So what's cracking with you?
So what's the main topic for the show?
Whatever I feel like. Jesse is my shit.
So what's the topic?
I don't know yet. I got a couple of thoughts on my mind. What do you want to talk about? I want to talk about, I'm waiting for a specific person to come in. Yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for. Well, I'm kind of waiting for Ramel.
Always in the green, never in between.
Right. Mr. Foster.
Yes, ma'am. What's going on? Well, you're on the Revolutionary Agenda starring Queen and Kuma, aka Brandy the Seduction Doll Numero Una, and Ramel the Satan Angel of Peace from the East. And then we got our guest today also, James J. Paris and Kuma.
Yeah, that guy right there, Mr. Frontline Black News. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you want to talk? Did you have a topic, Ramel?
Hell yeah, I got a topic. I always got a topic.
Let's do yours real quick.
Get told. My topic is I'm from the tropics. I've been displaced. I've been misplaced, and now I'm trying to make positive things take place in this place called reality. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to be as positive as I can, given the negative circumstance. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wait.
Like, I'm down, so you finna get up. You know what I mean? You know, and that's what we got to do for real. You know, dealing with that revolutionary agenda is you can't stay down. Me and Shiloh were talking today. We were like, you know what? Gravity, I can't defy, but I could defy the gravity of a situation and a condition that I might be in. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Because it might get grave, but I'm brave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm a prevail.
Yeah. Of course. Well, like it's considered.
If I was able to know the gravity I had to decide just to make this call, they wouldn't even let me get a down tone for like all day. I just tried to get a down tone. It took like an hour to get this.
Well, yeah, you said
they told me the negativity is all in my head, right? But I can't help but face difficulty every day. So it's not all in my head. It might be in my head, but I conquer and get ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
I know Silo was having problems with the phone because that's what we were talking about last couple of days.
Well, Mercury's in retrograde.
For sure. Being that Shiloh's question, Shiloh, why don't you let us know what's on your mind, my brother? What's going on in your world?
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, I just hope and pray that y'all just continue to stay focused and keep doing the positive things to try to encourage and pass the message along to the next person that didn't get the message. Because it's really hard, but it can be done. Shiloh, can I tell you business without telling too much of your business? Sure. Okay, check this out. So my brother Shiloh, he's a political prisoner. For those who don't know, I ain't gonna give all his specific name and all that shit unless he say it. But my man, he had to dump on them boys. You know what I mean? The police boys, and now he in there and he fighting his way out because they were doing some illegal shit. They got the worst of the hand. Now they trying to put it on him. You see what I'm saying? And that just shows and proves that the system is built on injustice. Mm-hmm. Anytime you protect yourself even from them, it's a problem. Mm-hmm. And that shouldn't be a problem to defend yourself and defend your rights.
Right. Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, given the circumstances that
that's a fact.
That us three are facing or in, it gets heavy.
This call is originating from an Ohio
it gets heavy.
correctional
Like
facility.
To stay positive, it gets really fucking heavy. I feel like some days this is overwhelmingly heavy for me. You know, just to stay positive and keep, encouraging the people. You know what I mean? That is a heavy crown to wear. You know what I mean? Heavy. It's really hard, especially when you can't control yourself right now. Go ahead.
Twizzy. There's a song by Mobb Deep that says there's a war going on outside. There's no place to run from. You can run, but you can't hide forever.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to face that cold reality. And that's what I like. Honesty, Cupid make that shit happen. You know, because now everybody's in the same boat. Everybody got to face the same kind of shit. Whether it's rich, poor, that COVID can hit you. You be in the motherfucking deathbed like this. Boom. Gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Rich or poor. We all on the same level. It's the equalizer. The COVID came, and it's a great equalizer now. Mm-hmm. Now, motherfuckers see it too high at the cloud, thinking they all that. Because once that COVID hit them, they gone.
Yeah. For sure. That's true.
Man, I still ain't got my taste buds back.
Did you get it? You got it over there, Mr. Foster? Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am. I lost I haven't had my taste buds in like almost 6 to 9 months so far. I'm good.
But really, is there anything really to taste in there?
I can't smell or taste.
prison shit, man. I say, is there really anything like really going on taste bud wise in the joint? You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta ask.
Man, I mean, I can't smell like no food or eat like whatever I eat. I can't taste it. It's actually kind of like terrible, you know. It's like my nose and my mouth is numb.
Oh yeah. And Jesse.
And I don't get high or do drugs or nothing like that, so I know for a fact, I know where it ain't necessary since I got sick. But I beat the COVID, but I ain't beat the symptoms. Yeah. So that shit is serious. Hey, can the people know, my brother, when you had that interaction with the police, aka the police, the piglets, how many times they hit you, man, and you still survive in the name of God? Right. Yes, sir. 16. Yeah, he got hit more times than 16 minutes. Damn. Man, you're my hero, man. Cause I got hit one time and I didn't like it. At all.
Like with Brother Silo get out, we gonna compare war scars and see who got the worst ones. when Brother Silo get out. Okay, Silo, because when you get out, we gonna compare notes on between me and you. Who got the most war scars?
We have to look at the war wounds, man.
Yeah. They gonna be like a real serious situation. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I was showing Ramel yesterday. Right, Ramel? I'll show you like.
Yeah, she seen me on the video visit. You know what I'm saying? Let's reel General Kuma into this, man. Yeah. General Kuma's official East Sider. What's going on, General Kuma? How you feel about them piglets? What's up with the general?
It's FTP all day, every day.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That part.
He's sitting up here begging for more money. Keith Hazen talking about he want more money. He need more officers to do what? The motherfuckers ain't doing nothing.
You see, I be debunking myths. They ain't doing shit. I got on my camera just politicking while shit's going down. I ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm debunking myths. You know what I mean? I'm telling the community, don't give these fuckers no more money or do anything for these motherfuckers. They don't need shit. Look at the fucking shit they be doing while they're sitting there just chilling. They let a whole motherfucking man shit get took and crushed and watched him cry for 20 minutes right in front of him and didn't do a motherfucking thing. Just talked about whatever the fuck they was talking about.
Queen Kuma got ran over by a truck, still survived, and they ain't trying to pay her no money, man. He was at least supposed to slide you a couple hundred, like slide you a check or something.
Dude,
look,
I know.
I know how I did him run, but let me sign you off this here check.
Yeah.
Wow. Go about your business. Thanks for keeping on that.
He didn't want to do that right there, but he might find it in his heart maybe one day to do it. But I was like, we are on the east side. Fuck you, pay me. But I was like, you would have thought he would have just apologized, just to save face, just because. I was like, oh man, like you know what I mean? Like, as soon as we move away from all these cameras,
we got a mean echo jumping off. Is that you, General Kuma?
Nah, that's Silo. I can tell that's Silo.
Originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Silo, you in the day room? I can tell.
You watching TV over there, General Silo? The news is on.
So,
okay, yeah, turn it down.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
brother,
I'm listening to the communication about this people running over the queen and not trying to pay their money.
I thought you were saying they playing the news in the background. I was like, man, we can hear it too.
Nah.
I'm
talking. I can hear you. I'm listening to you.
Okay, my bad, brother.
That was one time I wished you would have just got on the fucking bus and came down there.
I seen her. I seen her in her condition yesterday.
Yeah.
And twin, you was up spiritually, like your spirits was up.
Don't lie.
So
don't lie.
You, man.
Don't lie. I look better than you did. And I got ran over by a truck.
Wow.
Let's keep it 100.
Shoot 'em up.
They'll admit the truth. Just admit the truth. The identical twin part.
You are the divine one. You are the divine one.
Hey, Jesse.
I think that was a TV echoing too. I only got one ear right now. My other ear is kind of going out for some reason, but I thought it was a TV. I couldn't hear it because I only got one ear right now. I'm listening to y'all with that ear.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
if you would have done
Queen Kuma was looking like Betty Boo, like she normally does, but it was woman down, man. I felt so bad for Queen Kuma, wife of Kuma. You know what I mean? I was like, damn. She had the hospital gown on. She showed me her foot. It had track marks on it and shit. First F-150. Instead of having the Air Force Nikes on her feet, she had F-150 tracks. You know what I mean?
Dang. You gotta be careful.
But her wig was still intact. That's what I was saying. How you gonna get in a car accident and your hair's still done? That don't even make sense. That's black folk for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a blessing.
She still had her earrings on, her makeup, everything. I was like, damn, look, she prepped. She was prepped. You know what I mean? That's probably why they thought nothing was wrong with her. They was like, now your hair's still good. You ready to go. Let's get you out of here.
And I had to submit my machete. I give up my machete, right? I come out. And the security guard, Jesse, he took it, right? The one that showed up. Jesse, he took it. When I came out the thing to get my shit, because I wasn't leaving there without my shit, right? That motherfucker right there was on that. Shing, shing, shing. He was playing like a fucking ninja samurai in the motherfucking in the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to live back in, brother. The summer's been acting up, so
what would you have done?
Call back.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bye, Salo. What would you have done if you would have got on the bus and came around? What would you say? Because would it went different? Would it went different?
Who that was? Thank you for using GTL.
Mr. Foster. Huh?
Oh man, that's good money right there.
Hold on, twin. Go ahead.
God's messenger, man. I tell you what, God's disciple.
Twin. Shh. Chase trying to talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on, Chase trying to talk. Go ahead. Question. The question was, if you would have got on the bus when I needed you to come get on the bus, what would it have been different when they would have been talking with the police? You think it would have been different because there's someone who would have been advocating for me? Because I tried real hard, but it didn't seem like nothing was going to turn that around. At all.
Was smooth the fuck off. The dude was clearly guilty of hit and run. He hit you, kept on driving. He should have been in handcuffs.
They can still go down. They can still go down.
So my question is to you: what legal ramifications, what legal pursuit are you gonna take? Are you gonna sue this bastard or what?
What can I do? What are my options? I don't know what my options are.
You need to call a lawyer. They're gonna tell you what to do. They're gonna be helping you.
What are really my options? Is there any other option other than that?
What you mean? That's the best option. Ain't no option but to do that. You supposed to get paid.
It's not always about money. Why I gotta explain this to you people?
You was just listen. You get paid. You be you hamburgers and motherfucking older down pizza and all that shit. You know what's up? You don't be chilling.
This guy right here. Nah, just gonna be buying new suits. We'll be buying new suits.
You gonna get you some new clothes. You could probably get you a new Cadillac.
I don't know, man. Money isn't everything, man. I've been my best crowd, man. I don't even give a fuck about money. That's not what's gonna. That's not what makes this motherfucker happy.
It ain't about the money. It's about the principle. You got to win in this shit.
Okay, but that's the only winning motivation is money. Where's the justice?
No, the motivation is fry that motherfucker and take their money.
It ended up with money. That's the agenda. Is that the only reason to do it?
No, they do it to you if they could.
Yeah, but
ain't no but. You better call that motherfucking Frank Azar ASAP. Twin.
That's the only option I have. That's the only thing.
Listen, you get you some gold chains, rings. You know what I mean?
It's all materialistic with the twin, man. I'm like the opposite of materialistic with that guy. I'm just gonna borrow yours. You said I could have yours. You said I could have it. You told me I could have it. I asked.
Have what?
You told me I could have one of the chains because you got 3 of them.
You can have one.
See? That's how you
call
stick it in there.
You can have one of these chains.
Just put it in the mail anyway, a general principle. See, you don't want to do that. You see, I paused. You see when it comes to doing the right thing by Brandy.
If I send it to you, listen. If I send it to you, will you be happy to win?
Yeah. Probably.
Okay, well I got you. It's just I move slow, but I get the job done.
That's what she said. Bet. Jesse.
Wow.
You didn't expect that out there. Jesse. Seriously, real shit. Is that the only option I got?
Yes.
Morally conflicted. I don't know what the problem is, man. I really don't understand. I'm with Shay. I'm frustrated. I'm like, damn.
Why be frustrated?
You don't want to fight these motherfuckers. Let that be you. You be in the jail, paying restitution, looking stupider than a motherfucker.
It's not that. I just want to see what all my options were. I just want to see it. I just didn't know how to approach it, man. Because
I told you,
I really don't want.
I want to stay right down on the floor.
I wasn't on the floor in the first place, but I don't want to continuously see nothing but fucking upset towards me. That's why I don't want to do it. I'm tired of fucking having the negative towards me all the time. It never goes the way we want it to go. When it comes to me and them.
At the beginning of the broadcast, I said negativity is part of life. It's like facing gravity.
Word. Okay, I guess you're not feeling it. You're not hearing what I'm saying. I guess you gotta live me. You gotta be in my shoes so you can see what I'm talking about every day in my shoes. So then you can understand why the hesitation is right there. Why I don't want to do it, or why I'm tired of doing it, because it never proceeds the way we want it to. Where I see it happen with other people, it goes the way you're supposed to go. You know what I mean? But me, for some reason, it don't go that way. So I really don't want to see the disappointment consistently anymore. Like, it's not good. If it's not a guaranteed thing that's going to go in my favor, then yeah, I'm not really on board watching it fall apart every day. You know what I mean? I see that shit every day, at least 30 times a day in front of me. Where in me and white supremacy. You know? Where white supremacy always has the upper hand, always gets over it, and always gets away. But then I watch it in other people, and it doesn't do that sometimes. But me, it does. Me, it's like, oh fuck, hell no, I don't want. I'm tired of fucking feeling disappointed like that. or that I put my all in it and watch it fail, like all at the same time. That shit'll wear on a person, sometimes. They still continue to fight, blah, 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 but it's still like, whatever. Go ahead. Hey, Ramel, you ready to say your closing statement real quick?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you that. I'm black, and that's that. Negativity may come, negativity may go. For myself, I don't give a damn. I'm ready to go. So, check this out. This is what I'm understanding. The angel of peace from the east, understand the neighborhood near you. Thank you for joining us in the revolutionary agenda. I love this show because it's our show. And, the Black Imperial Army has arrived, and we're doing the damn thing. And thank you for joining us. Peace.
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 Yeah. Let's see what we're going to end it on. Ramel, real quick. What?
Water.
Oh, shit. Water. Alright, we could do water. Let's see if it played, actually, because it wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't going to do that earlier. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Go ahead.
Peace.
Is it on water?
RAHMEL understanding.
Don't hang up.
The angel of peace from the east. Understanding, understood in the neighborhood near you. Bringing a little hope without the dope. Official frontline campaign. Salute to the fallen soldiers. Our ancient predecessors dedicated their entire being to shed light on the subject of life. Life is reality. As complex as it may seem, and as basic as it may be, life is meant for the living. Life is like water, coming in different shapes and forms. It can be solid or it can be fluid. Life flows with impermanence. Nothing ever remains the same because all things are subject to change. Life is a path with a lot of twists and turns. It is a trip from A to Z. Reality is somewhat of a maze. Life is a journey and a quest in which we must question our surroundings and question all who cross our path. What you come to know defines who you are and defines your life. Many of us know hard times. Many of us know what it feels like to be on top. And many of us know what it feels like to hit rock bottom. To know means to have first-hand knowledge of the facts. To know means to be certain and sure of, while the unknown is that which is unsure and uncertain. Knowledge reinforces confidence, while not knowing reinforces doubt. The minus sign is the symbol of deductive reasoning. Through the process of elimination, many things are resolved. Through the process of elimination, life filters out the chosen ones and distinguishes them from the multitudes of the collective. The freedom fighter and the noble sage are the rarities that fate produces to bring about a universal change. They are the black sheep and the renegade who campaign day and night on the front line, striving to overthrow the rule of the wicked. Today, the war between good and evil is a war of the mind. The righteous are losing this war as they have lost the minds of the people. The mind is molded according to the square of perception. There are four sides to the square of perception. The square of perception is a combination of one's own self, family, society, and media. We all have our own individual thoughts, but the input of family and society also play a part in our judgment. Media, such as books, TV, etc., also play a part in our judgment and our perception. The resurrection of the mind has begun. The spiritual language of the ancients has now resurfaced, and it is being spoken with such grace. Man has turned a new leaf in the chronicles of time. The book of life has once again been opened to those who seek its divine guidance. Angelic beings manifested in human flesh have arrived on the terrestrial plane to teach the Holy Scripture, giving each soul its proper measurement of heavenly mental food. This heavenly mental food for thought has freed those who have been held captive to the bondage of
slavery, injustice, and falsehood. The angel of peace yells on the mountaintop, do away with your idols and your manufactured religion. The angel of peace says, my people, come to your senses and pray toward the holiest inward direction. There you will find that from which you came, the foundation of the soul, the essence of life, the one and only God who dwells in the holiest temple, the one and only God who is defined by guidelines, objectives, and directives. Many have strayed from the path of right. Many cannot see because they have lost all insight. They are misinformed and miseducated. They are easily manipulated, captivated by deception, haterism, traitorism, trickery, and treachery. Have the people divided. The people feed on poison and refuse to become enlightened. They are rotten to the core. They adore that which sparkles and glitters. They worship the 666. The 666 is the coin system, the caste system, and the class system.
Yeah.
They are doomed to fail. They long for idols instead of that which is real. Ignorance is a curse, and to break the curse of ignorance, you need a spell. You must spell the holy words that reveal the truth. The truth can kill, and the truth can heal. The will of the universe will be fulfilled, regardless of how people may feel. And feeling is a sense, and we have lost a true sense of self. Peace.
General Paris. Jesse. Yeah, that was cool, Ramel. Talk to you later. Okay?
Peace.
Peace. Go ahead, Jesse. Give your closing statement so I can carry on with my shit.
All right. So, I hope that you pursue. Oh, first of all, thank you for having me on your show. I hope that you pursue legal action against the person that hit you, and shame on the people that disrespected you at the suite. That needs to stop. You're not temporary. You've been doing this for a minute, so they need to acknowledge you and stop treating you like you're a nobody. And
your ears to God, your lips to God's ears. Right? Yeah, like they either hear it or don't. No worries. Go ahead.
thank you for having me on. I have to run now. Have a good rest of your show. Peace.
Peace. Thanks for coming. All right. Moving along, family. All right. Let's see where I want to go with this. Actually, I want to talk about something else. I gotta look at the newspaper though. So let me hit it up. And while we sit here and pull that together, I'm gonna play something fun real quick that I don't own the rights to, Facebook. But I think this is gonna go into my next little discussion here shortly. So I'm not sure yet though. I thought it was kind of fun and I thought we would like it. So we're gonna play this for you. What is that?
Sister and 3 young brothers, we sing it hard, we sing it kind of well. But always with a smile, she was sure to try to hide the fact from us that life was really tough. I can hear my mother call, I can hear my mother call. Late at night I hear a call, on the Lord I hear a call. She said, Father, it's for the kids. And in everything I did, please don't judge me too strong. Lord knows I live no wrong. Lord knows I live no wrong. When the devil sang, would you like to dance with me and do the cosmic stuff? Would you like to dance with me and do the cosmic stuff? Would you like to dance with me and do the cosmic stuff? She was running through the ghettos, church were coming, then they go. The neighbors were talking call her Jezebel. But always with a smile, she was sure to try to hide the facts from us that she was catching hell. Hey, hear another call. I can hear another call. Baby, when I hear a call, when I hear a call, she says, everybody's gonna kiss. Everything I did, please don't judge me too strong.
Hold on, dog.
Hey, you busy?
Lord knows I did no wrong.
You busy? Can you come on? Real quick?
What's going on?
Can you come on? The program real quick? I want to talk about
I gave you music.
hold on, Ellie. Can you come on real quick? So I could talk about the can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you come on real quick?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you jump on
Come
my
on, what,
stream?
the show?
Yeah, real fast. For like 10 minutes, 30
Oh,
minutes?
I didn't know you had a show. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on. Give me 5 minutes. I didn't even know you had a show. I seen that link. You got to be putting something with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. So just hit the link.
Yep. Carry on.
See you in a second.
All right, bye. All right, people, let's get back into it. Just like that shit, that's called the cosmic slap. Yeah. Let's see. You know, make sure I got everything running right. Cosmic slap. Yeah, I think everybody gets a cosmic slap once in a while. But the next topic is kind of heavy because I'm trying to get into it for almost a week. Yeah, it's kind of serious. It's kind of heavy, especially when we talk about public works and being humanitarian and whatnot. Oh shit! Hold on, let me stop that. Cosmic slap. That shit was tight. Funkadelics. All right. Let me see. Back to what we're doing. The way for my next guest should be here shortly. Yeah, I can't get into it right now. Kind of seems like I need him to lead us into the conversation. I don't know what I want to say. It's about revolutionaries. Revolutionaries and God. I want to talk about tribunals and I want to talk about street tribes and I want to talk about all kinds of things and how it pertains to the work that I'm going to be doing here, the serious work I'm going to be doing here in the city of Denver. So I want to talk about that because it's important and kind of needed a basis. I got the last couple of days kind of got scrambled up, you know what I mean? So I would say my teacher put out a couple of lives that were serious, really heavy, serious lives. That people like me should pay attention to, you know, and try to implement them here in the city that I live in. And so that's where I'm going with, because probably part of the premise of why I reached out in the first place to talk with him and try to develop something. A lot of it was mostly for educational purposes, but now it's like the okay, yeah. Let's see. This guy. He said, Anyway, back to what I was saying. If I was really interrupted. It's important. Like I have goals that I want to do for the city, and then at the same time, I'm watching the stuff happen with a lot of the. One second. You don't even want to know what I think about that. But part of it is like the work that I want to do, and then that there's only limited service providers here that I don't know. I almost feel like fuck them, and I don't need them. I feel like I could do it. I just need roadmap of how or who, or you know what I mean. And then asking anybody in the city for help. It's like fucking. It's like it's almost like they don't want to. You know what I mean? Like anybody. It seems like that doesn't want to. They doesn't want to lead me in the right direction. It's like, okay, look, man, how do I approach this? You know what I mean? And so I'm thankful for P4P, because then in the next little bit, I'm gonna be tapping in like crazy to my brothers and sisters, tapping in crazy. Like, okay, now if I want to do this and that, who do I tap into? Where do I go directly? Or like, what guide me, help me structurize this? Because talking to anybody in this city who would have these answers, they don't want to help me. They don't want to give me these answers so I can help them, help me, help them. You hear it? And then like I have to explain it. Like, this isn't about whatever personal shit you got going on. Like, so what? Fuck you. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. It ain't about us. It's about the people. It's about the needs of the fucking people. Why else did you fuckers get into this shit if not for the needs of the people? I'll wait. Okay, no answers? Fucking retards. Like, why else do it if you're not going to do it for the people? You know what I mean? Like, at some point, leave your fucking ego somewhere else. This ain't about you. It's not about your feelings. It's not about me. It's not about if you like me or not. I give two fucks. It's about the people. How are we going to take care of the people? Are we going to take care of the people? Or are we just going to let the people die? Do we care about the people? Oh, I forgot. You people say you care about the people, but yet we can't all work together. We can't be progressively working together. You know what I mean? The idea of working together is like, the politics are not with mine. You fuckers are stupid. Like, in my mind, that's what I'm thinking. I'm almost about to say it out loud to them. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have to go that far. You should just know that you're being stupid. This is a stupid fucking conversation. The fact that I have to go and say it like that. Because if I got to point out the reason you're doing this to you, that's dumb. You know what I mean? Because while you treat me like this, I got to point out the real reason you're supposed to be here and what you're supposed to be leading to, what you're supposed to be doing. Make me a believer that that's still what you want to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, here we go. Let's talk about it. Mr. Let me introduce him. Mr. Yang Nkrumah. Hi, I know you're busy. I'm trying to get with you on this conversation. So I was leading into the fact that you had like 4 lives now that are on the same progressive thought process that I was really digging.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry about all that.
No worries. I was telling that about the work here. You know what I mean? That I'm about to really access you and Sister Amina like super hard in the next coming weeks for guidance in the humanitarian work I want to do here with these people. And then I was leading into me having to tell these people, service providers that are dealing with the homeless or even the poor or whatever the fuck their thing is, how that was the reason they got here. That's the reason they do this, is for the people, for the betterment of the people, right? But if I got to tell them that, I have to remind them that that's that, and that we can all work together. It's not about me, not them. It's not about the whatever personal shit you got going on, and you don't like me, I don't like you, whatever. That's bullshit. It's not about us. It's about the people. And why you got into it in the first place. If a little motherfucker like me gotta remind you of that, it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree.
And so it led me into the 4 lives that you've been having, because they've been a lot aligned with what is going on with my thought process here in the city, where I've been like, man, I've been looking at this shit. I'm like, you know what? I don't need you, or any of this. I could probably do all this by myself if somebody would just show me a map of who and what, like, how do I start it? You know what I mean? Because I'll fix it. I'll fix all of it. Fuck you. I don't need you. I need you, service provider. Fuck the police. I don't need none of you. And I bet you I could pay anybody to clean the city up. You know what I mean? And just do it that way.
Yeah.
But the only thing you're talking about last 5 days, has been really heavy. And I want to talk about it here because I think this message, everybody needs to hear, because you touched on 3 things that I really want to talk about. The humanitarian part that leads to the revolutionary stuff, then the street tribalism, and then I want to talk about tribunals and taking everybody's cat. That was winning.
Okay. Because I'm with take them cats. Keep it going. I gotta get pen and pad a few things. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a hot second. Okay. Less than a minute. I'll be right back, and then we can get straight through it.
All right. Yeah. Because some people don't. It's like being a gang member where you violate. Some people will come and cut your tags right off. And you went too far. There was no turning back. You couldn't make it right. You are no longer allowed to represent. You got your cat, your tag, your tattoo, whatever. They fucking branded you. They said you was what. You had got it cut off, burned off, stretched off. You got it covered up. You were like shunned and thrown out. You know? Never again to be represented. You know? Everybody will always look at you like a buster. So when he made this live feed, I was like, that's what I'll be talking about all the time. Like, oh man, if I wasn't a girl, man, I wouldn't have to throw my motherfucker. Man, who do I got to talk to take your shit away? That's it, you're in violation. But it's different. With the Panther movement. It's like, when he said that, I was like, well, shit, sign me up. I'm all about that. Give me your cat back. You know that button, everything you got on. You're no longer allowed to represent. Get out. You're like that.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Absolutely. For the most part. I mean, it's really not much different. And we laughingly compare it to the street tribes out of gangs and stuff. We're not saying it's on that level, but when dealing with the people, we think that the people, especially in this age and time, need not only immediate response, but need such a response. It has to be so jeering and so
not even just outrageous, but so real that the people see the seriousness of revolution and how serious we're willing to take revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So give me that damn cat. Yeah,
Right.
give me a cat.
Yeah, your buttons,
You know,
everything.
the cat belongs to the panther. Right, the panther belongs to the people.
Mm-hmm.
The panther belongs to the people.
That's what I was saying. I was like, man, like it's a privilege to you gotta want it. First of all, you gotta really want it. I think you gotta really want it. You gotta be really serious, and you gotta be dedicated. That's like a lifelong process now. It's not temporary. It's like forever now.
Yeah.
Like it's not a game.
Yeah.
Like it's not a game. It's forever. You gotta want to believe in the fucking in the science, the change, the principles, the actual shit without putting your shit in it. They take you out of it.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm seeing. I see
absolutely.
a lot of
I think that's one of, you know. You see a lot of what you say though?
I see a lot of people just placing their egos in everything, forgetting the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing is the work, the service, the of service. You know what I mean? And the justice part. You know, the fighting for the defense, not necessarily the weaponry defense, but just the defense. Period. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of things that go along with defense. You know what I mean? Morals, ethics. You know what I mean? A lot of fucking things go on with being somebody that's
absolutely
fucking injustice. You don't need a motherfucking pistol to fucking be in defense. You know, that's like a bonus, like a perk.
Right.
You know what I mean? This right here should be the defense.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I listen to
but like, the trick is but I would say the trick is knowing what's attacking you. How do you mount a defense if you don't know what the attack is? Too many times revolution has been pushed in front of the people as something like a fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? We're an oppressed people. We're people who live under the everyday toil and oppression of this imperialist system, who has gotten its wealth and maintains its function off the misery and the, just like I said, exploitation, oppression of Black people, predominantly in America and other oppressed and primarily ethnic groups. But we're talking about Black people here. So with saying all of that being said, it's a certain reason for the attack and a certain way they attack. You and I, you were just like, and I totally agree. When we talk about revolution, applying back again that revolutionary science. I know if my last couple lives, I've been big on pushing that. I've gotten tired of what's been masqueraded and paraded in front of the masses of revolution as revolution and revolutionary theory, revolutionary principle, revolutionary practice not being promoted among so-called revolutionary groups. And this is why we find ourselves, if you ask me, in my opinion, in the state that we're in largely. We haven't identified the enemy, and we haven't identified the weapons or the instruments of the enemy. And one of the, in my opinion, there again, problems rise in our ability to properly identify the enemy is we don't have a proper method. We don't understand the method of revolution as largely used internationally and mainly by revolutionaries worldwide as the cornerstone of that being the scientific method and approach to revolution as founded are largely put in, that's a whole nother discussion where I believe Karl Marx and Frederick Engels got it from, but largely from Karl Marx and Frederick Engels. You don't find us Black African revolutionaries here in America using that theory anymore.
Hold on one second.
And I think that that's to our detriment.
Hold on 1 second. Someone's knocking at my door. Hold on. Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Con más ayuno, no más ayuno.
Yo no sé cuál era que no funcionó. La señora que venga por
So, peace. I guess we'll talk about the defense apparatus. When the sister was talking about defense, what we mean is defense. And I like how the sister segued into that. And we're saying that defense is more than just a physical defense. When we mount a defense, when we say that we're a defense apparatus or a defense party, it's more than just a physical defense. We know that the barbarian, the devil, and according to his nature, will always push and always try to put out there that when we say defense, we're talking about some physical attack to this measure. But we're talking about defense in the sense of protecting oneself from any form of attack. So when we say that the Black African man and woman here is being attacked economically, socially, culturally, as well as physically, and that defenses must be mounted, that institutions must be formed and made to be able to inoculate ourselves and protect us from these attacks that come in these various forms. So that's the defense that the People Black Panther Party talk about when we talk about defense. Can't hear you, dog. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
I had a little moment right there.
Okay.
Sorry, construction and managers and I don't know what else. Kind of threw me off there. So I missed like a good 3 minutes of what you were saying, because
I just come on. I actually just come on a little bit before you had come back on.
Oh, okay, good.
So you really didn't miss anything.
Yeah. So I've been noticing that okay, set up live video. I've been noticing that on your lives, you've been like really going in. So I was like, especially the other day, I was like, wow, what inspired this? Like what have you been experiencing that caused you to go into that? He's like, who lets these people be in charge if they're being assessed by the people? You know what I mean? Who let them be in charge if the people are like, no, you're used to what? How can you represent us if you're not even on a straight and narrow?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So like, what have you
right?
Exactly. Who's traumatizing you, sir?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, because you got to go to this extent to be like, fuck that no more. We're taking all your shit back. You know what I mean? It's about the work. It's about this, about that. Don't say this. Don't do that if you're not about this. I'm like,
yeah.
Traumatizing you, sir. What's going on out there? Yeah. Like, this is how I feel about it. I'm like, what's going on out there? This is heavy.
Right. No, actually, it's just, we see this when we study revolution, especially when we study people's revolution that are largely led by the people and the people who are attempting to change their living conditions and just make better conditions for themselves, not just as a people, but we understand the basic human rights, food, clothing, shelter, who are fighting for their basic human essentials. When we study these revolutions and we study that these revolutions aren't, I don't want to say principled, but aren't focused, aren't really about the whole complete change of systems that practice oppression and practice exploitation of the people and sapping of the resources. When we find that these movements aren't directed, we find that what arises out of revolution is opportunism, opportunities for people who don't have the best interests of the masses at heart, who maybe have some type of skill left over or have been trained by the former government, by the former powers to be, that what you would call bourgeoisie, are part of the state apparatus, the upper echelon. A lot of times in our community, we call house niggas, our aunts and mamas, these type of people who really, to degrees, whether they be limited or major degrees, are separated from what they believe to be the plight of the masses of Black people. When we find that revolution doesn't have a direct focus, we find these people coming into power and diverting the process of revolution to empower all the people. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, they begin to, since they do that, and the masses are not informed, and the so-called revolutionary groups that should be the vanguard of the masses become warlords and become debt posts and become the very thing that they say they're trying to lead the masses of the people from. You're trying to get the people out of a oppressive government, a state government that keeps their hand in their pocket, that keeps their knee on their neck, that literally keeps their knee on our neck until we die. We say that we're trying to fight against that. And what do they use to retain power? There again, why I've been pushing revolution, because part of the revolutionary scientific principle is a principle called dialectism. And this dialectism, as I simply said, is a study of contradictions, means and goals, quantitative and quality, cause and effect, just things of that nature. And so we have to look at the cause and effect, the contradictions of what took our freedom. You've heard me say in my other lives. So the contradictions of freedom enslavement. Now, what are the tools of enslavement, right? And once we study these things, once we know the enemy and know the attacker, then we can begin to use the contradiction to these things we can use instruments to contradict their instruments. If their instruments is ignorance, then we use information. If their ignorance is terror, then we use safety. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what has to happen. But what?
Strategic.
Huh?
It's like strategic, like the art of war, but strategic. You know, knowing that, you know what I mean? Knowing your opponent and where you go to defeat them, you know?
That's it. And since we don't apply that, we find ourselves perpetrating the same crimes that our colonizers, that our oppressors did. So then our parties become just mirror images of the very government or the very type of oppression we're trying to overthrow. You find in these parties, a lot of these allegations will be some of the same shit you find in Capitol Hill or Washington amongst these devils and their politics and their parliaments and their assemblies. We're bringing the same behavior in our parties.
Yeah.
And so that's why I said, yo, man, it's time to take the cap.
Yeah. And I was feeling like before you said that, that's how I was feeling when I went to one of the sweeps the other day. I was watching, you know, this era. So sick of people right now. You know, like, where's the manners? You know, but I'm watching this. I'm thinking to myself, I just need a map. I just need to know where to start first, right? Because I feel like, oh man, Batman has to save the city again. You know, like the city is fucking ran by motherfucking the prostitution propaganda. You know what I mean? The way I was talking about, and like nobody's getting what they need. And when I watched this atrocity happen the other day with this man. And the police, they're like maybe like from where me and you are via on the computer, this man lost all his belongings, and the police were just sitting there chopping it up on camera for like 20-30 minutes, just sitting there as I'm watching it, and man's walking around back and forth, and you know, there's only the you know, they got the fence up, they act like you can't cross the fence, but really what it is that if you're not white, you can't cross the fence. Whereas another man, he went in, one of our friends, he went in, talked to the brother, brought him back out, right? But I couldn't go through the fence. I got a document where I can't go through the fence, but I watched everybody else go through the fence. You know what I mean? So it's like I see it now, and I'm like,
right,
you know, I don't want this shit no more. I don't want this shit no more. I feel terrible that I don't feel terrible actually. Maybe this is a reason for why I'm here in the city, in this motherfucking in Colorado. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking at it like, oh no, man, this shit gotta end. Like all of it. If it's not the constructive good, you know, for the people that need it the most, or you know, like we can't just be letting this shit happen all the time. And I'm looking around. I'm like, am I the only person who sees this? Am I the only person watching the motherfucking the shit that we're
right.
You know what I mean? And you got service providers. They're actually doing the shit, and they, you know, like first of all, I'm all right. I'd be like, don't treat me like no off brand, you know, like. But I try to be polite because, you know, at the same time, I do have manners. I do have manners, and know, you know, how to talk to people.
Right.
You know, address them like, hello, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, thank you, please, you know, may I, you know, with proper manners. And I'm watching the disrespect, you know, with something that you got it. Like, oh man, that's what I when I decided to make this little thing I'm working on. I'm just trying to find, you know, right? If somebody needs a sleeping bag in the tent,
say, dog.
Yeah, you got to call back in.
Right. Yeah. Let me try to call back in because I'm in the process of getting ready to go to Atlanta. Get my stuff together to go back to Atlanta. I'm gonna Call. I'm gonna call back.
All right.
All right.
All
He's
right.
in a second.
All right. Bye. All right. So, family, like what I was saying was, if I got a sleeping bag and I got a tent and I got like a whole bunch of them, and I'm at a suite and somebody needs them, anybody, don't matter who it is, don't matter who it is, right? They need it, I got it. You would never hear me say, you can go to Walmart though. I don't got one for you, no matter who you're trying to help. You would never hear me say that ever in life. That right there was like message. You know what I mean? Like to me, it was like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want it. I want it. Just that you see me, I want it. Okay. Yes, please, and thank you. Yes, please. So I have manners. I was lucky enough to be raised with manners. So even if I don't technically agree with a person's views, does not mean I'm gonna treat them like they're trash. First of all, regardless, I would never treat them decently until they show me otherwise, because that's a normal thing to do. So like, till you show me otherwise, I'm gonna treat you with respect, no matter what. Like meaning, I don't give a fuck what anybody says about you at all. I'm going to develop my own opinion. I'm going to talk to you personally in my own way, and I'm gonna develop my own opinion. I'm a free thinker. I'm a motherfucking person that has their own brain and thinks on their own and will make their own fucking informed decision. Until you fuck up, we cool. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna treat you with a certain level of respect because that is what you deserve as a human being. Now you fuck up, you do some egregious act, you are a hypocrite, motherfucking I live in a glass house and I throw stones type motherfucker, or you lie, or you you upset the balance so badly there is no going back. You know what I mean? You can't, you don't. There's so many fucking. There's not even that many rules. Pretty motherfucking simple, but I feel like if we can't vibe, we can't fix it. Then it's cool. You know what I mean? I'm good with that. I don't have friends. I'm all right. And friends I got are very small, very few. I probably count them on both hands, if that. You know what I mean? Probably one hand. That my solid friends. Other than that, I mean, I'm cool. I didn't come in the world with them, and I can't take them with me when I leave. Not that kind of party. So at the end of the day, yeah, this is how I feel. I'm gonna treat people the way I was taught to treat them. Like treat people how you want to be treated, right? Right. Can you hear me? Let's hope you can hear me. My bad. I'm having like the worst time with this motherfucking streaming shit real quick. It's been like in and out with the feed. Ramel would say it was the algorithms. I would just say human error, maybe. Let's just give it the benefit of the doubt, human error. But yeah, no. Lately, I've been watching these streams that I've been going to, these sweeps. That's where I was on my way to yesterday when I got hit by the truck. You know what I mean? So I was on my way to that. My face, everything's swollen. It's like it's crazy. Yeah, I've been watching these people. I've been watching them, and I think to myself, like, how can you really be about the people? Like right now, like I got a little situation where I'm trying to do something, and I actually need help, like from them. You see what I'm saying? Like I actually need a resource from them. You know, I've tried to talk to them about it for like 4 days now, if not longer. And the kid's like not getting through. So I'm like, all right, I see you fuckers. I see your fucking treacherous ways. And that's why I be like, most of the time, don't even do these programs, family. I be like telling people on the street, like, no, you don't need to do it. Trust me, this is the way you gotta go. And look, I got a caseworker right here. You know, just call this person. Why? You know, like, just do it like that because, yeah, I don't know. You know, I can't find it. Don't ask me about that shit. I don't want to lie to you, goddammit. um, no, I'm kidding. I've been watching them. I'm like, God, man, are we gonna be able to work together? I got great ideas, but I know you got some good ideas. I was talking to this one person about that. They actually have some really good ideas. Really good ideas. But because they want to act like trash, I decided that I can't work with them. Sadly. For them. Why I say for them, excuse me. Why I say for them? Real simple. It's their fault we can't work together. I'm an Aries. I don't work with anybody. I fix anything. I want to work with people. I like working with people. I'm a team person. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what being a gang member Kyle was like. Thank you. Yeah, I could work with a whole bunch of people. Not take over. Hey, brother. Hold a second. Hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Are they? For what? Is that what they said? He said come back. He gave you papers? Yeah, he had paper writing. And we told him something. I only know a little bit of Spanish, but the part I understood was, coming back. Are you all right? Are you still leaving at 6? No. Are you still going? Are you still? They're coming. They might be coming back. They're going to try to fix it today. They just measure our fridge. They're going to swap the fridge out right now. I mean, I can go home, but then you're going to get something. When they come back, I'm going to holler at them. And have them swap the stuff. All right. It's up to you. All right. Thank you. I got distracted. Yeah, no, I can't work with them. Meaning, if they do this fuck shit now, they're gonna do it later, and then who's gonna suffer? The people. That's who suffers. So no, I don't want to work with them. I made up my mind right then and there. It was not even a fucking no-brainer. It was like, if you do fuck shit now, and I haven't even got started yet. Oh, it's gonna be real bad when I get started here, like shortly. You don't like me now? You don't like anything I'm about now? Give it a few weeks. you're really gonna fucking hate me. And no, we can't work together because if you're this disrespectful now, when I'm a civilian trying to get started and doing the right shit for the people, because that's the ones who need the most constructive help, you're really not gonna like it when I'm still the little guy moving like you do better. You're still gonna be an asshole. So no, I'd rather not say we did. Int. You know what I mean? No. Like that was like a no-brainer right there. That didn't have make me lose any sleep overnight over it. I was just like, hell no. You're already doing this? You're this type of person and I'm just a regular motherfucker? just regular, just getting started, just barely getting started. Just because I want to, you know what I mean? What's it going to be like when I'm being real serious? Because that's going down. That's really going to happen. Really going to start showing you motherfuckers what it's like to do actual work for actual people that really need constructive help. Now, my brother said earlier, he was like, maybe they don't want to work with you because you're on this pro-black thing, right? Oh, he said, because before you was just a homeless motherfucker, now you're just a homeless pro-black motherfucker, you know what I mean? And I was like, no. I don't know how to explain it so that you can understand it, you know what I mean? Like, that it's about the people first, right? People can be anybody. Anybody who needs the most constructive help, right? Who needs it the most, right? The people. The people out there are suffering. They're dying. They need everything, right? Okay? Follow me? Tracking? And then what I'm seeing is happening to our people, right? They're suffering more. I gotta worry about them too. More. Because nobody else is worrying about them. You dig? Mm-hmm. So, I can't make you people understand it. Just know that I'm on that agenda. B1 agenda. Always. First and foremost. Why not? I mean, that's the right thing to do, right? Necessary. Important. Has to happen. We have to move forward. We have to. We fucking have to. Right? So, yeah, but most constructive help. Right? Who needs it most? Right now. The people do. So let's just start with that. The people do. No buts. No nothing else. The people need help right now. Period. Our people need a lot of fucking help right now. We're in a state of emergency. We're at war against all of that right now. I have plans right now. You see what I'm saying? That's how I want to put it. That's how I want to word it. Because I'm like, nothing I say is gonna appease any of you fuckers. So everybody's gonna have something to say. Everybody's gonna have an opinion. I don't give a fuck. You know, like a lot. I feel like this. I ain't hurt nobody. I'm actually gonna help people fuck you. Then let me do my thing, okay? Till it becomes something else. Which that's what we were just talking about. I don't foresee it becoming anything else because I'm not, there's nothing for me to really gain out of it for it to go that way. You know what I mean? I feel like when motherfuckers have power play agendas, it's because they have something that they're gonna benefit from out of it. You know, like most motherfuckers lie for a reason because they're gonna benefit somehow. It's gonna behoove them in some way. You know, when they make these tyrant motherfucking me type shits, it's because it behooves them. It's gonna benefit them in some sort of way. You know, they're gonna upgrade in some way. It's gonna matter. They're gonna win somehow. It's not gonna happen like that with me because I don't have that kind of mindset. Ever. You see what I'm saying? Never. And it's not that's the thing. You know how you grew up with a sibling or whatever, you know how to share. You know how to do the right thing, you know how to make it work. I don't win, you don't win, we both win type shit. Everything should be a win-win, not a win-lose or lose-lose, you know what I mean? Gotta be a win-win. That's the only way it's gonna work. So yeah, I got a better ideas. I just decided, I was like, nah, you fuckers aren't on the right page. You say you are. Say you are. You say you're there for the people. You say you want to do good. You say make me believe. You know, show me. Cause all I'm seeing is you showboating and motherfuckers suffering still. If you was really serious, a motherfucker just wouldn't have got one day in a room when he deserved more than that. And a motherfucker wraparound service, put that shit long-term housing. You know what I mean? It was like that fucking 8 months ago. All of a sudden we can't do that no more. You know what I mean? Like, it's not making any sense to me. You know what I mean? It's not making any sense to me. Why we can't do that no more? Isn't it? It's like, oh, okay, you this dude, like two different dudes. I'll give you an example. The black dude lost everything. Okay, and was visibly upset. They gave that dude one night in a raggedy ass motherfucking hotel. After they watched him go through it, they watched him in shambles. They watched him cry. They watched him fucking walk around distressed. They watched him. They didn't give a fuck. They sat there 10 minutes or less than 10 feet away, politicking about God knows what. They wouldn't even look in his direction when he was fucking devastated. Right? This went on for like 30, 40 minutes. One person uses their privilege to go through fence and go get that dude and bring him out and actually make the police give that dude a voucher, and it was only for one day, right? But man, you know, give that dude some credit. He went and did the one thing that couldn't be done. Okay? And when I say it couldn't be done, I even know it couldn't be done for me. I got actual video of them telling me I can't go through a motherfucking fence. But they let every other fucking white person go through it. You see what I'm saying? It is documented. They won't let me do it, okay? I couldn't help nobody. I have to wait till the fucking person comes through, and then I got to tag in and be like, look, man, if they don't help you, after all this is over with, come find me. I got you. I'll help you. And everybody wants to be mad about that, okay? But, you know, in my defense, I don't think I was stepping on any toes. You know what I mean? Like, in my defense, that dude needed help, okay? And if you can't help him, and I can, don't be a hater. Let me do my thing. Let me help you. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be doing it with you. So I try to help you, help them, help you. You know? Come on now. If I explain it to you fuckers, you guys are retarded. No. I'm sorry. Challenged. Your cognitive dissonance kicking in. Don't be stupid. You hear me? I shouldn't have to explain it to you. You should know why you're there. Right? Why you think I'm there? This is my next question. Next time somebody asks, or next time somebody is really derogatory towards me and stupid like they were the other day, I'm be like, why do you think I'm here? Question mark. I'll wait for the answer. Like, oh, you think you're on your campaign, bro? You think I'm there showboating and shit? I'm gonna put it like that. You think I'm on your campaign like that? No, I actually have a fucking purpose. But until nobody asks me, I can't really tell them, right? Because that would be like volunteering information that I don't even think they're worthy of, because they have shown they're not. You see what I'm saying? So if I see something happening and I can help, that's just me. That's just me fucking, I'm gonna say trying to fix this. That's just me doing the right thing. Right? And I noticed that me doing the right thing caused a lot of discord, with these individuals. Like, man, I try to step on your toes. For what? Whole separate entity. You see what I'm saying? I'm a whole separate movement by myself. Why would you don't feel threatened? Embrace this shit, man. Work together. Why be out here saying you're gonna do this and this and this for the little guy if you can't even be a team person? You know what I mean? And you're supposed to hold yourself in real high regard. Homeless people are supposed to be able to come up to you. People in general, people that are having real serious issues, supposed to be able to trust enough to come up to you and ask for help. Right? I come up to you and ask for help. I'm still a little person. And you gonna do me like that? But you know what I mean? Come on now. That's like wearing one mask in front of the other. No. Stop perpetrating. You see what I'm saying? Stop being a fraudulent motherfucker. Like, I was like, I'm done with that. So no, I didn't want to work with them. That was so simple. I don't know why it took these people all these months to figure it out. It took me like 3 days to figure it out. Like actually watching, analyzing, because there's the analytical brain. Watching, analyzing was like, oh no, I don't want that. Because you do that now, and I'm just nobody now. I'm still going to be nobody anyway, because that's just the way I maneuver, but I'm just barely getting started. And it's the only reason it's like that is because you're lucky I don't know stuff. You know what I mean? As soon as I figure it out and I know more, then I can do more. You know what I mean? And trust me, this brain is constantly in that mindset to learn more right now. So you're lucky I don't know as much. You save yourself. You're buying yourself a little bit more time to be an asshole. Showboat. But as soon as I know more here shortly, which is really quick, then it's really going to be an issue and you're really not going to like me. And I'm really not going to give a fuck because I don't apologize. You know what I mean? Why apologize for doing the right thing for the real reasons or why we're actually here. And the sad part is that here in the state of Colorado, I feel like I'm the only one. The only one going to save the world today. It's going to be me. Everybody else should have this mindset. You know what I mean? Everybody should have this mindset. And it's not hurting nobody. It's supposed to benefit. It's supposed to help everybody. I'm tired of trying to explain that. I don't know if it's age or what, but this is tired of fucking feeling like, look, you fucking off-brand individuals. If you're gonna be in these organizations that are funded by the fucking state, or some sort of government, or you're with an organization that's got it's got reviews, it got fucking insurances, it got paperwork. It's a real thing. You know what I mean? You're a real live organization, Better Business Bureau type shit. You actually have to do paperwork and do the math and all that extra stuff. Then you gotta do the right shit. You gotta do the right things. Be there for the right reasons. Don't be there for the wrong reasons. Because as we've seen just in the last 10 months with myself and Mr. Nkrumah, yeah, we've seen how quickly that shit could come crumbling down very quickly. When motherfuckers start pulling the numbers out and shit don't match up, I don't want to be like that. I don't even want to be nowhere near like that. I want to just do little drives and fucking pass that shit out every day, all day, right there, and go home. You see what I'm saying? I don't want no money from it. Like, money's oh God, money's fucking evil. And all the bad things happen with money. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've been watching it lately where we got in our own fucking government, how money gets dispersed and then gets holded back, or, you know what I mean? like Ramel said, prostitution, paperwork, and propaganda. And apply all of that to everything. And then throw in racism and white supremacy on top of that. And the lines of motherfucking extortion are like severe. And nobody goes to jail. Nobody like them go to jail. Motherfucking just regular low-level street people go to jail all the time. You know what I'm saying? That they put in position to go to jail like that. But they don't ever go to jail. They extort all kinds of shit. And then who suffers at the end of the day? The people. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't want to be part of none of that. I know for a fact I don't want to be nothing like that. I don't even want to. What I want to do is simple and attainable and tangible. Everyday shit. You know what I mean? Everyday useful things. You know what I mean? That's not showboating. It's not motherfucking, look at me. I'm right here. You know what I mean? No, like, I don't want to do real actions. That's what they call protest movements and shit. I did a webinar about it because Mr. Nkrumah be trying to get me to learn shit, and so I did a webinar, right? And talking about political actions or protesting, right? And what you gotta do. Some days I feel like, well, instead of mobilizing all this shit, I feel like I don't know how to I'll use the word of the week is galvanize. I don't know how to galvanize like that. Can I just have a bullhorn and like, a couple of cans of mixed vegetables and shit so I can chuck at motherfuckers when they're talking stupid? You know what I mean? Because I've been watching that too, just like, can I just have a bullhorn and just me by myself? Why? Because people are unreliable, it seems like, and you want to work with them, but they do unreliable shit. Now, at least I know I can count on my own shit, I can count on what I'm gonna say. If I wrote it down, I had my shit together, like just structure it real quick. Can I just do it? Because I feel like, man, if I gotta fucking put all my time, energy, and trust into all of this, it's gonna fail me somehow. You know what I mean? Like, even like just the last couple of days before the accident. You know what I mean? You're trying to get with 2 fucking women and talk to them about simple fucking things. Have been really hard. And normally they would say, oh, well, it would be like on this end. It's not on this end. Not even close. Not even remotely in the area of being on this end. This end is like, you think we really were? We can actually sit down and make an appointment and I want to talk to you about this and this because I seen this and I mean you got this going on, but there's one thing I want to see if I can incorporate it with this that I'm working on and we can maybe mass make this with all the resources out there. The city, you down for that? You down to really get down with the people and really do some work with the people? That's me. Like, oh, there's pushback. There's pushback. I was like, man, come on. I was like, chicken pieces, family. You know what I mean? So major motherfucking pushback. I'm like, hey, check it out. I was really impressed by that. You hear the little tone of the voice, the little tone voice. That's my job interview. It was like we gotta put that. Yeah, I was like, oh, I was really impressed with this and that, and I saw what you did over here, and I was wondering if maybe you would be interested if we could maybe blend this and this together, and I'm actually reaching out to this other lady and see if we can actually make this happen. Maybe throw a petition together. Because she seems to have some understanding of that. I'm not really knowing how that works, but I'm trying to learn. But I think if we all sat together and maybe brainstorm something, maybe we could actually do something constructive for the people. Because winter is coming. Then like Game of Thrones, winter's coming. Like, no. I think I got the ignore and they walked away. I think that was. I gotta roll that beautiful beam footage back because I got out of camera. So I gotta look back. But I'm like, do you think we could sit down and possibly discuss these things, for the betterment of the city, because it is in a disarray, and I would really like to see the people, actually function this winter versus falling apart, catching frostbite, losing limbs and whatnot. Like no fronting. That's just how I read normally. Super enthused. And they're like, they walked off. Right? Like just walked off. I was like, huh? That's all right. It's a little bug. In my mind, I'm like, beep, calling names and talking a little shit, but I'm like. All right, like that, like. All right, I'll talk to you. Say tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Not asking, I'm telling you. Yeah. So yeah. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, that's how it started over. All right, see you tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Like, make it a point so you're gonna sit down. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna sit down. We're gonna sit down because. Why not? But then, day 2. Day 2 happens. I'm like, oh no. No, I don't want none of these people. Because they're going to act like this. They're going to lead into what Brother Yanga was saying. And can't have that because then the work gets distorted. And then nobody gets help. Nobody gets what they need. So I've been making these little things, and part of it goes with our next our things that I decided to go ahead and do something real serious, and I'm gonna share it with y'all because I think it's a good thing, and I kind of got like an invite for it. So to tell you how smart a motherfucker actually is like pretty intense. I feel pretty fucking intense about it because while everybody's been sleeping on me all this time, I actually got kind of invited to go ahead and try to put something together. I actually got to try to do it, and it's with MIT. My brother was telling how to explain it to me because I didn't really understand what all I was reading, but I knew that I could do it. I knew that I can, because I had been trying to reach out in my city, trying to reach out to people. For example, when they had these, you could draw a map of how you wanted shit to be placed, bids or something like that. Brother Che actually does how to say it. I can't say it right. I was like, can anybody do it? I kept asking, and they kept ignoring me. I was like, oh fuck, man, fuckers are stupid. Ignore me if you want to. When all hell breaks loose, I'm gonna be the motherfucker that knows how to turn the water on. Okay. You go ahead and sleep on me if you want to. I'm gonna be the one to be know how to connect shit to have solar energy or lunar. But go ahead and sleep on me if you want to. Don't take me seriously. Fuck you. I'm gonna be all right. You're gonna be killing zombies by yourself. I'm gonna be chilling somewhere warm. Mm-hmm. By myself. Now you fuckers are sleeping on me. Okay. Do whatever. Think I'm dumb if you want to. So there's this project. And here we go. I decided, because I only got till November. It's about to get real serious. Hold on. Can't read it all. You guys just read a little bit. Oh no, not this one. I invited to like 3 things actually. So, but this one is not the one I'm looking for. 1 second. I wrote it. I saved it. Really serious shit. Hold on. Man, my fucking heart hurts. So I feel like when I get excited about this, it's gonna be like super great. Wait, go back. What day are we on? What is this? The 7th? It came like on the 5th. Let's see. Okay, that's happening. Okay, what did I say? Oh. The whole thing is I'm trying to stay alive long enough so that we can get this show on the road, because it's going to be awesome. Okay, no, it's not that one. Where's his fucking at? It's by a woman. A woman sent it to me. I don't care, Fairly. You're just going to have to sit there and wait for a second. This one. Nope. Not that one. It was marked that one anyway, just in case. Nope, nobody's in the room yet. Hold on a second. Okay, no. Back this way. So on this side, maybe. I had like 6 email addresses. You just never know when you're gonna actually need it. It's not that one. Let's go to the other one. Let's see. I'm getting blown up with this motherfucking landmark forum shit. I don't want to get into it. It's not important. It's not important. But it's just, I got like 27 fucking emails from him in the last 3 days. I'm like, when I talk to Brother Che later this evening, then I'll address it, because currently I really don't feel like I want to address it, because it's kind of sounded like not for me. Like, but he says I have to do it. Era says I have to do it, and I just got my opinions on it. Like, I read, so reading is fundamental, children. It's like, no, but we can't just, like, I want to say we can't just ignore the fucking blatant obvious, but apparently we can, and just keep an open mind of I don't know what, but the man says it's helping him. So we're going to go with that. He says it's necessary. We'll go with that because that's what a good mate does. Is try to be supportive, and regardless of how you feel, just try to be supportive. Okay, look. Is this the one? Come on, man. Let me find it. You know it's a bad sign. Ooh, you know it's a bad sign when they say BIPOC, like broad ambiguous term, like people of color or something. I don't know what the fuck it means, but it says by like they were encouraged to apply. Like that right there is gonna discourage me from applying. You know what I mean? Because it's like you don't you just say you're looking for us. You know what I mean? Just keep it 100. You're looking for us to do whatever fuck you want us to do to be a part of your team so you can fucking capitalize on it or something like that. Come on, man. Where the fuck is it? I just had it. Like, man. Let's see. Important start. Okay, let's see. It's a start. Okay. Ow. Welcome. No. It's October. Showing up for. Man. Watch, I can't find it. Like, if this is the one time you actually need something, hey, you really can't fucking find it. Like, super important too. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I found it. Sorry about that, family. All right. It is. Without reading the whole thing. We'll just say that. Okay, let's see. I want to apply for this thing. You got to read. You got to put it together. So I'm just gonna read it to you. Okay. There was a personal email to me personally, and then this part. Okay. So let's go and say okay, I'm gonna read past the personal one. Said we thought you would also be interested in participating in this. The Stand Together Venture Lab Unbundle Policing Reimagined Public Safety Challenge. Okay. He said, do you have a solution for improving public safety and policing in the United States? I do. Apply for the 6-month funded Stand Together Venture Lab Accelerator for a chance to secure $50,000 and wraparound support to deploy much-needed solutions that reduce adverse law enforcement encounters across the U.S. Okay, period. Select teams may receive additional funding, investment post-accelerator from the over $1 million pool. You can also, and this says it gives you more description on where you can, find out more, learn more, whatever. And it goes on to asking me other shit, right? To apply and get it all together, you have to submit it by November 19th. There, Shirley. And it's a MIT solve type situation. And those that like MIT, guys have these like, I don't know how to say it, man. I don't know how to say it without it coming off wrong because I don't speak well. So, they always got things where how to better, if you could better the world, you can develop something that'll help. There's all these little grants and stuff like that. And I've been looking into it for like the last 10 months, different things, because I have ideas, but some people would think I'm not smart enough to do it. It's not that. I think I gotta work on some certain little things like vocabulary. And not to say I'm not smart enough. No. Hell no. Very smart actually. So yeah. Upon reading upon reading further into it, I was like, oh yeah, I do. Sorry about that. Let's see what's up.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected. An inmate at the Toledo Correctional. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Brother Silo.
What's going on?
You're still on live. You're live right now with the doll. So just me though, which is good.
Okay.
I was just about to tell the people about me applying for this MIT program. So you just tuned in just in time because it's really smart stuff. So I'm gonna brief it and I'm gonna hang up with the people, okay? So I'm gonna tell the people about it and then I'm gonna hang up with them. Okay?
You said what?
I said I'm trying to tell the people about this MIT program that this program that I'm gonna try to do with MIT, and I gotta submit the application by November 19th. So I'm gonna read to them a little bit about it. Right? I feel like you gotta be super smart. So you're just in time for that part, okay? I'm gonna read it to you too. Okay. All right. So.
Okay.
Family. All right. It says, "Are you okay?" So this is the overview, right? It says, "Are you passionate about improving public safety and policing in the United States?" Question mark. Yes, I am. Right? It says, "Are you?" It says the Stand Together Venture Lab Accelerator.
Call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility.
Applications
and may be recorded and monitored.
Are due November 19th. It is the phase in which select applicants receive solutions to help pilot or scale their models. Participation in the accelerator or in the incubator is not required. The accelerator is a 6-month wraparound support program starting in 2022 that will provide an immediate $50,000 per accepted team to deploy or scale much needed solutions that reduce adverse law enforcement encounters. Yeah. All right, wait. Let's get excited. They reduce adverse law enforcement encounters across the United States. Select teams may receive additional funding or investment post-accelerator from over $1 million available. Why unbundle policing? An effective criminal justice system protects people and preserves public safety, respects human dignity, provides restorative justice for victims, perpetrators, and removes barrier opportunities for people with criminal records and ensures equal justice for under the law. Protecting public safety also requires input from the partnership with community members. However, the current approach to policing in the U.S. often breaks down trust and imposes harm, especially for people of color. Broad, ambiguous terms. However, okay, yeah, like broad, ambiguous good. Communities and lives are harmed when police engage in situations that are trained for, or they can be better addressed by alternative solutions. To unbundle the all-encompassing nature of policing. We need to collaborate, community-based alternatives develop, strengthened, and adapted nationally for more comprehensive approach to public safety and well-being. In partnership with MIT Solve, Stand Together Ventures Labs is launching the Unbundled Policing Reimagined Public Safety Challenge, an incubator and accelerator for social ventures focused on decreasing unnecessary law enforcement encounters, resolving adverse outcomes by launching this challenge. Stand Together Venture Labs
from an Ohio correctional facility
aims
may be recorded
to
and monitored.
accelerate a range of better alternatives for point-of-crisis situations otherwise likely to result in unwanted police encounters, emergency room visit, incarceration, injury, and death. This challenge is looking for a wide range of solutions, such as alternatives to deploying police response to 911 calls or traffic enforcement that don't require armed response, whether a noise complaint, car accident, or other incident. Alternatives to police enforced legal sanctions, particularly those related to mental illness, substance abuse, use disorders, increased transparency, public input, functions without the community, etc., 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 like 3 or 4 more bullet points. All utilize data and technology to better understand and divert unnecessary law enforcement encounters. And then more to that, there's like fucking two more bullet points. Note, in keeping with MIT Solve's open innovation methodology, all submitted accelerated applications will be publicly displayed on the MIT Solve platform. Any questions that specify they are for judge or solve use only will not be publicly visible. Bam. Then it tells you when. It says the deadline is November. Okay, so it's open. The application opened on the 1st of this month, and it ends November 2021. And then the winner is announced 2022 in January. Bam! That's what I'm gonna do. I got the personal invite and that too. So what do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think, Salo? With MIT.
I mean, shoot. Yeah, so I mean, so it sounds like a contest. So I guess only the winner will be the one that succeeds. So I don't really know what to say because I don't know how they really run in that contest. Like they don't say that; they just say what they're looking for. So I don't know if they got like people they actually like choose first or like certain other criteria that it's a lot of stuff they're not saying.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like they're only gonna choose one person. So if a bunch, like if 1,000 people sign up, you never know like what their criteria are. And I'm sure they told people that they personally know.
Somebody here?
Hold
on, Silo. Somebody's here. Hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on, Silo. Okay. Shit, man. Okay. Sorry, family. I gotta check out. Family,
and may be recorded and monitored.
All right, so I'm listening to Silo. Hold on, okay? Let me close out my show real quick, okay? Can never just get done what I'm doing. Yeah. It sucks being the only person in your household that is multi languages, and you can't get your work done because you got to tune back out and tune back in. So, anyway, MIT's like, God, I can't really describe it without looking it up, but they I don't know how to explain it, Shiloh, right now without looking it up, but it's really a good program. It's a team thing. This is not just a one person thing. This is like a team project. Like, I gotta find team people to work with. You know what I mean? So that it's like whatever the best program is, they're gonna implement it. They can implement it through the states, I guess. You know, so it's not just a contest per se. It's something that could probably change the whole United States. You see what I'm saying?
But the thing is, they could steal your thing too.
Huh?
Like when you dealing with that's called like intellectual property. Is like if you have ideas or structure or something like that, like a blueprint. If you tell them your blueprint, they give them the option where they can do it without you too. So if you don't have it like all the way down there in effect already, they could just take it and make somebody else win and add your plan with whoever else they may win, or they can let you win. You just never know. But it's a risk.
Yeah, but I think because it reads. Okay. Hey, if they need anything, let me know. Because I'm almost done with this. Like, because the way it reads is like I'm sure there's got to be a parameter from that, from being robbed of your fucking actual contributions and shit. Somebody taking your intellectual properties. That's like crazy. I would hate for somebody to capitalize on my work. They're in hell no.
That's what they're doing right now. Like, that's the biggest issue in the world right now that's going on.
Yeah.
Everybody's intellectual property is getting somehow taken. That's why Facebook they're trying to shut Facebook down. They use it as an excuse about like teenagers getting depressed and all that shit, but really it's because they feel like China and other countries are using Facebook to steal people's intellectual property. I got some associates that work for the government right now, and they feel like Facebook, a couple of other places, are the reason why the country is getting hacked right now, because it's a lot of companies and places getting hacked by foreign surveillance, and they feel like Facebook is the target of intellectual property, one of them, and Instagram.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, I think I would be real pissed off if somebody took my likeness and fucking my work. I would be really mad if, I mean, beyond mad, like, I'm gonna go to the extent of getting that back. Like, so he took my mental, all my work, my mental shit, my fucking likeness, everything, and started making money off of it. And I've been broke this whole time. Oh my God.
It's best instead of doing a contest. Nowadays they got all these billionaires that are trying to find people that can really connect with them personally. So you could just make a contest of your own. Like, you got like universal basic income, you got flight technology, you got it's a few different type of avenues where they're just looking for concepts. And like, I think the universal.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
If you look that up and see who's investing in it, then that'll give us an idea. We can figure out whoever is trying to invest in universal basic income. Then we can come up with a basic idea to get them to fund us when we don't get them the actual main course. And I think like something like that, or either some other project that you think would be good. But
yeah, but like in my
contests aren't good ideas.
Yeah, it's more than a contest. Like, this is something that's supposed to be able to. You're supposed to be able to help the if it goes well. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure there's ways of me keeping my intellectual properties and my integrity behind it, right? Let's just pretend. Let's throw that out there. That there's ways for me to keep my shit together, right? But this is supposed to be able to provide a better system than what is currently available now with the police and the justice system.
The phone cuts off at 8:45. It's 8:43 right now, so.
All right.
I'm gonna try to call back.
All right.
I don't know if it's gonna let me through, but
I'll be around regardless if you call back. Because I'm gonna shut my show down here shortly in like 20 minutes. I'm trying to keep it on time with my.
Okay.
I've been running for like almost 3 hours.
Dang.
Yeah, they tapped out early. They tapped out right after you did the first time. But
yeah, I'm about to try to call you back right now.
All right.
Okay.
Talk to you second.
Thank you.
All right. So anyway, let's just say hypothetically, there's a way to keep all this shit. I'm trying. I guess I don't know without bringing up what they do initially, like a little background, but it's MIT, and you gotta be smart to fucking be there. I really don't think they all of a sudden decided to be fucking off brands and just start stealing the motherfuckers' intellectual properties, but it is the way of the world. It seems that is happening. But let's just say hypothetically, I'm able to keep my shit together. Hypothetically, okay. It would be good to change the whole justice, fucking policing, everything. Just restart. Do it right this time. You know what I mean? Restart. Yeah, hell yeah, I got motherfucking ideas. I always have ideas. I always want to problem solve. Yeah, and there's a lot of things I like about it, and they got all kinds of things to look into. You know what I mean? Like I like this one. It said, like, for example, core values. 1, optimism. Through complex challenges exist in the world, we believe they are solvable. Hell yeah. Let's see. So MIT. I'm watching that. They got everything. They got like fucking everything. Look. I'm just gonna show you, Valley. Okay, see, look. See how it goes? Are you watching? Look, here's my hand. Okay, watch. They got options. They got a whole bunch of things. Look, these are like things you can actually grow a team with and fix if you're smart enough. You see what I'm saying? I care about money. Then like, see, this is what I'm looking at. You know? Look. I have ideas. You know? Really important shit. I don't know about that. I gotta look more into that, right? See? It just keeps going on and on, but that's what I was talking about. What is it? Look. Okay, you see it? Watch. Challenges. Current challenges open for solutions, right? Open for partnerships. Oh, my heart hurts. Work of the future. See what I'm saying? Women in technology. Early childhood development. How can teachers refugee education, resilient economic or ecosystem, sustainable urban communities. That's what I'm gonna get into. A whole bunch of shit. See? Reading. My heart hurts real quick to get off. Okay, see what I'm saying? My heart hurts. I gotta go. Yeah. I think I can do a lot. I think I can do some good. And who knows, man? Like, I was actually looking into it, and a lot of people, nah, motherfuckers do not want to see you win, okay? So I decided not to ask nobody anymore. Not to ask them what they think. I'm tired of motherfuckers thinking I'm stupid. I am fucking not stupid. Oh my god, like, I think I could do it. You know what I mean? Like, I think I can do whatever. Not like some things are like TV.
As I look out on the world, I'm more certain than ever of the power and significance of the collaborative, problem-solving global platform we call Solve.
Education Modified is a research-based solution to provide teachers with technology to address all the special needs in their class with research-based content and workflow tools.
At Augmentex, we're using augmented reality to deliver more standardized, high-quality rehab therapy.
Refactor is an online platform to develop tech and human skills. It is designed to help individuals and organizations succeed in the workplace of the future.
Solve is an initiative of MIT, and its mission is to solve world challenges. How do we do that? We launch specific challenges every year. We find incredible social entrepreneurs from all around the world, and we accelerate their work.
The way MIT convenes all these minds from every different corner, whether it's Yo-Yo Ma in arts and culture or neuroscientists, that give you just such different perspectives.
Whether it's with an NGO, private sector, or government and legislation, this idea of partnership, I think, is one of the singular advantages that Solve has.
Solve is creating a marketplace for social impact innovators. It's really about the community, and it's really about you making this happen as much as us. The Solve community has really advanced our work in providing support at a variety of levels, particularly with technology, mentorship, and advice.
Thanks to MIT Solve, we are able to develop a compelling product vision. Solve has helped us amplify our impact.
Everybody should have a place at the problem-solving table.
Yeah, perfect for an Aries.
As I look out on the world, I'm more certain than ever.
At a variety of levels.
Problem solving. Yep, problem solve, and I'm going to get it out of my system before Allah calls me home. So, which who knows when, but it could happen at this rate. My fucking heart is just it's doing the most right now. But get out my system, because I've been sitting on a fucking think tank right here by myself for a long time. Just not have. You ever heard that speech? All the potential. All the potential. Yeah, that's like that. You know, they say that so much potential, and just never given that right little spot to flourish in. Yeah. Now I just thought about it. It was like, I'm not gonna let nobody do that to me no more. It took a long time to get to that point, because it's always like, oh man, and then all of a sudden somebody's stunning me. So it's like, nah, fuck that. Nobody's gonna stand in my way of fucking anything anymore. Anything, and not just because it's not about me, but like, man, I was, like, you imagine some motherfuckers just let me be and let me just do good shit from jump? We've been in a whole different area right now. We've been having these discussions of all of a sudden realizing, you know, what I am and how I grew. You know what I mean? This is not nothing new for me, new for you. You see what I'm saying? But now I'm just like, well, I'm not gonna let nobody stop me from no more, or try to talk me out of it, or try to tell me I'm not good enough anymore, because I know I am. I've been knowing that. I knew my worth from jump. So now I'm just gonna actually live in that. So that's really important. It's one thing I didn't know about. It's how to live in that. Just do what I need to do. You know what I mean? And let's see where it takes me. As long as, my intentions are good, so that I can honestly say with the truth. My intentions are good and no malicious intentions whatsoever. So anything I do now is gonna be great. It has to be. Has to be. We cannot lose. You know what I mean?
Power on.
So anyway, family, I'm gonna go ahead and close myself out. Thank you for participating. Tune in. Let's see. Tune into Frontline Black News on Saturday with Chan Kruma and Shabaka Sinkori and Ramel Understanding, which is our normal thing. Tune in for that. Let's see. Go on the banners. On the bottom it says support my platform. Yeah, and just you don't have to. Yeah, if you want to. It's not really. It's not. I care less. You know, money don't make me. Never has. So, but I am actually raising money right now for a class that Brother Che is making me take. So, with that being said, he says it's absolutely imperative. I got the major eye roll on that, but it makes the young man happy. Not sincere at all. No, but it was not sincere, family. You see that? Not sincere. I really don't want to do it. He knows. I just, he don't care though. He does not care. He says it's a must. So, like, non-negotiable. Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm saving my non-negotiable pass for something important. So it's gonna be like that. I'm like, non-negotiable, sir. No, but I am raising money to this particular program. So if you feel like helping, that'd be tight. Anything will help at this point. But manifesting. So yeah, be nice if you want to throw something at the Cash App. Let me know. Feel free to if you want to. Thank you. And do that thing you like, subscribe if you want to, or don't. Thank you for participating. I also want to say shout out to Brother Ramel, who tapped out early, but he will be back usually on Thursdays with me, and you'll probably hear from him on Saturday, which is our next coming up show. Go ahead and you see him on Facebook under Ramel Understanding. Frontline Black News has a Facebook and a YouTube that you can like, subscribe, and go ahead and check us out on frontlinecampaign.org, where everything is right there. And feel like helping out Mr. Paris on his upcoming election. You feel like donating to that, feel free to do so. Let's see. Shabaka Sankori show, Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced, comes out Tuesdays on Blog Talk, so be looking out for that. And on that, thank you for participating. Thank you for all the guests, and let me do my thing. Shit. So I'm gonna close out with a tune, and then it won't be that way. That's good. Let's see. Let's see which one I want. Kind of in this mood for fucking for this guy right here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's do this one because it's quick. It makes me laugh. Yeah, let's let's Yeah. This is what. Um, let's see. There we go. Commercials. Does it make sense?
Try Jesus, not me. Cause I throw hands. Try Jesus, please don't try me. Cause I find I know what he said about getting slapped. But if you touch me or mine, we gon' have to scrap. So, try Jesus, please don't try me. Cause I find I have no problem laying these hands. Try Jesus, don't try me. Cause I throw hands. Try Jesus, please don't try me. Cause I find what you said. Turn the other cheek. Oh, but this one part of the Bible that just don't sit right with me. So try Jesus, please don't try me. Cause I find I have no problem laying these hands.
Yeah. All right. Peace, family. Be back. See you soon. Same time, different place. Thursdays, 10 o'clock a.m. Thanks for watching.